Hey everyone, this is Jamie with Engadget, and we're here at Sony's press conference checking out their new flagship, the Xperia Z3. Now, anyone that's seen the Xperia Z2 may recognize the design because honestly there isn't much difference. This is a lot thinner and lighter than the Z2, and you know, in comparison to the heavy weight of the previous flagship, they've done a good job in kind of slimming it down, making it more hand-friendly. Now, apart from that, the design isn't changed much. The glass on the front and the back with the kind of camera and logo placements where you'd expect them to be. And the aluminium kind of frame here is more or less identical, but there is the addition of these new corners made out of a specific type of nylon. They don't tend to warp as easily as the aluminium, Sony tells us, which is why they put them on there for any nasty dinks and scrapes. Aside from that, you've got the 5.2-inch 1080p display, which has carried over from the Xperia Z2, but there is a new high contrast mode in this, which is said to dynamically kind of increase the contrast in high light situations to improve sunlight readability. There's also a display memory in here, which should basically save on battery life by only refreshing when it's absolutely necessary. Now, that's also the reason that Sony didn't put a 4K or even a 2K display in this device. They don't believe the PPI increase is beneficial, and in fact it's a drain on battery life. The battery life is said to be almost 2 days, or up to 2 days, because you've also got the more efficient 2.5 GHz Snapdragon 801 in this phone. There's also 3 GB of RAM, the 20.7 megapixel camera with a new wide-angle lens, and various new camera apps and tricks, some better optical stabilization when you're shooting video. But in general, I mean, this is pretty future-proofed, and you know, the new beast in Sony's lineup. So this will be out in fall. This also has the remote play, the new PS4 remote play feature, which was previously just a function of the Vita. And I guess it's everything you really want from a Sony phone in quite a nice and comfortable package, which couldn't necessarily be said about the Z2. So a nice improvement, if not slightly incremental, and yeah, out this fall. This has been Jamie with Engadget, and thanks for watching. Check out all the coverage on Engadget.com.
Actually a built-in SIM card so that you can do things like make calls, see your missed calls, look at your messages, all without necessarily being tethered to your smartphone.